Welcome to Vintana's Little Big Art Show. This art show, though small, features the work of enormously talented artists. Allow us to present to you this selection of some of the best Philippine contemporary art.
Scheherazade, Path to Redemption, and Trapper Keeper are two of Ernest Concepcion's large-scale acrylic paintings. As with much of his work, Ernest uses drawing to create pictures of epic scenes and fantastic battles. There is so much going on in his pictures that one has to look closely to see all the activity and characters that inhabit them.
Past the Noon, After Magritte is an oil painting done in Jonathan Ching's instinctive application of impasto. What is immediately apparent is his emphasis on the abstract qualities of impasto and the strong presence of the color blue. His collages, called Copy, Paste, Repeat, interestingly resemble the close-up details of this impasto, bringing to mind the interplay of shapes from the reliefs of paint.
These two are graphite works by Kiko Escora. One is called Smile Plenty, Dialogy, and the other one is entitled. With their subtle silvery sheen finish from the lead of the pencil, both are elegant drawings with a photograph-like quality. They feature Kiko's usual transgressive imagery and tongue-in-cheek mockery.
Picasso's book and Cactus are cold cast marble sculptures by Lluch. Picasso and cacti are just some of her many recurring themes. In more than 40 years of sculpting, she has used images like this bull and this cactus to suggest a range of ideas, feelings, sensations like anger, compassion, strength, sensuality, and women's lives.
The Turas is an oil and canvas triptych by Pardo de Leon, and part of her series featuring flowers and fishing lures. These objects are enlarged, juxtaposed, and done in her signature impasto style to create ambiguity and new meanings. These angels' trumpets are no longer just flowers, but have an otherworldly quality. This is suggestive of their psychedelic properties.
Past, Present, and Future is an acrylic painting on newsprint by Ehrran Montoya, an emerging artist whose works are inspired by vintage fashion illustration. Ehrran's paintings always resemble fashion editorials. Looking closely, however, this cascade of colors, patterns, textures, and crystals reveal his sensibilities in storytelling.
There's too much 4K perspective now, and none more black you couldn't dust for vomit. And there is no other side. These watercolors best express Lena Cobangbang's idea of a ceaseless study and exploration. For her, these works on paper are like note-taking, wherein she carefully probes the possibilities of bricks as visual tropes.
This oval painting by Denver Garza is called Bloom at Rest. It's an acrylic painting that features Denver's usual play of pattern, ornament, and fabric. Its imagery, however, suggests restful creativity and the freedom from overthinking.
A mixed media painting on paper, untitled Force 97, is by Arvin Flores. It is made with free associative figural forms and images from comics. Many of his paintings start with spontaneous doodles that turn into a wide variety of complex configurations of anthropomorphic, textual, and gestural patterns.
This is an acrylic on canvas painting called Give Me a Sign by Mai Saporsantos. It is part of a series of experiments in creating abstract realities, where she invites us to probe and inhabit the ambiguous and unrecognizable forms from her real experiences.
In these large paintings, Burrito of Shadows and Corporeal Magazine, Jucar Raquepo asks the question, what if a contemporary artist could travel back in time? Jucar seems to have produced sentimental parodies of the cliches of modern art. These particular paintings are nostalgic, not just for the rose-tinted Philippine past, but for the very originality of modern art.
With a masterful use of the pen, Iggy Rodriguez creates both drawings on paper and larger mixed media paintings. His imagery is always highly detailed, fantastic, grotesque, and strange. They are his unique takes on social realism, revitalizing a tired genre with cryptic but mesmerizing commentaries on society.
These three oil on canvas paintings by Garcia are a play on National Geographic with its yellow border, but they are also tinged with hints of BDSM. It's a commentary on the hidden kink in everyone. And her headstone series below reminds one of pop art, industrial materials, and outdoor advertisements. But notice, they are forensic images of dead celebrities, and one high-heeled shoe of Imelda Marcos.
Good Days on My Mind is a cyanotype print embroidered with red thread by Isha Naguiat. The image is a dreamlike memento of an ideal day, an intimate picture of a loved one in her family garden. This is further idealized by the slow, careful, and quiet process of embroidery.
These three stoneware pieces by Krista Nogueras are called Assiduous Surprising, Becoming, and Wilding. As is often the case with her work, Krista uses forms like serpents, bones, and spinal columns to upturn the audience's sensibilities with beautiful sculptures based on unsettling images.
This mixed media painting on watercolor paper by Hamburga is a self-portrait. Like many of his stylized portraits, it is a depiction of melancholia and has a quiet, ethereal quality.
Meanwhile, Paolo Icasas' Older by Night is an oil-on-canvas landscape made with gestural and pastel. Many of his landscapes are like this, seemingly empty of life. It's paradoxically full of energy and looks rather like a storm at sea than just another ordinary landscape. Thank you for joining us on this tour of the Little Big Art Show from Vintana. We hope you enjoyed.
I'd like to invite you to take a closer look at these amazing pieces by some of the best artists currently active in the Philippine contemporary art community. Please scroll down to see each work in detail.